Why do you have a tabletop Zen garden? Are you seriously trying to feng shui your place? You live in a studio, bro. Futon, TV, stack of Playboys, and your feng shuang. Time for you to man up! Comedy Time presents Man Up, Stand Up.
Explosion! Man up! Stand up! Drink a beer, shoot a deer, and punch somebody in the face. Oh yeah! Man up! That's right! Stand up! Doing push-ups, lifting weights, man up for stand up tonight. Oh, man up, stand up tonight! Yeah!
Welcome to Man Up, Stand Up, where the comedy is all funny and the talk is all man. We don't want to hear about how you're feeling, but we do want to hear about who you're feeling up. And no new age crap about how to be at peace with yourself. That's easy. Get some lotion and a couple of centerfolds. As always, we bring you 4 hilarious comedians. You'll see Veto, Joe Cook, and Bruno Luchia. And to kick things off, here's some short, fast funny from Willie, Tyler, and Lester.
I got some other things. Hey, what are you doing? No, hey, get your hand off me. What I'm trying to, hey! Are you lonely? You just touched my nipple. Well, actually, it's not a nipple, it's a knot hole. Anyway, I saw you running down the street the other day. The strange thing about it is I've never seen you run as fast as you ran the other day. Why were you running so fast? I was trying to stop a fight. You were trying to stop a fight? You're between another dude and me. But I noticed in the middle of the fight, you stuck your tongue out at him, right? Right. Why would you stick your tongue out at him in the middle of the fight? I always stick my tongue out when somebody choking me. But you told me you had a black belt in karate. I found out he had a brown belt. I thought a black belt was superior to a brown belt. It is, man, but he had a brown belt wrapped around my neck.
Lester, you better watch out. Karate champs know how to fight dummies. They practice on wooden boards. Aw, come on, Lester. It's all wood. In a world that needs laughter, one man delivers. That man is Veto. Coming soon to a Man Up Stand Up near you. Welcome back to Man Up Stand Up. Now, Veto loves to go to the movies. I hear he's seen over 60 films this year alone. I also hear he's only paid for 5 of them. He theater hops so much, he recently earned the title of MPAA Public Enemy number 1. Veto, give us our comedy feature presentation.
I remember when I saw Batman, the movie Batman. It was great, but what was wrong with Batman's voice? As Bruce Wayne, he was like, hey, I'm Bruce Wayne, how you doing? I'm rich, how you doing? As soon as he put on the suit,
hey, Batman, what are you going to do about Joker?
was it Batman or Darth Vader? What's... Then I went to go see the movie Star Trek, the new sexy Star Trek. I had one problem with this movie. Where is the Latino? Lieutenant Rodriguez, the cook.
Mira, Captain, mira. I can't cook like this, man. The chip is going back and forth. There's pancake batter all over my kitchen. Do you know how hard it is to beat an egg during a galactic battle? Let me tell you something else, man. Don't bring El Spock around here no more, okay? That pointy-eared bitch called my casserole illogical, okay? Just because I put carrots in my casserole does not make it illogical. You said it was gonna be a 5-year mission, man. Why do you have the Asian driving? 5 years! I wanna go home.
Yeah, so Movie would have been a lot better for me. We gotta find what we have in common with each other. We gotta be careful not to segregate ourselves from ourselves. We have stupid policies. We're in a war right now. We're in a war, and the military still has their don't ask, don't tell gay policy. Ask, tell. There's nothing more fearful than a battalion of gay troops coming over a sand dune. You know what I'm saying? The terrorists would be terrified.
Habib, come here, Habib, come here. Okay, you're going to take this bomb and you're going to blow up the... Oh, no, I am not blowing anyone. They are wearing pink suits. They have rainbow on their tanks. I am even too afraid to get on my knees to pray.
Put them in there. We're all American. We are all American. People always ask you the same question.
Hey, where you from? New Jersey. No. I mean, what are you?
I'm a comic.
No. What nationality are you?
Sagittarius. I am an American. That's it. I have been watching a lot of TV, you guys, lately. I've been watching the show The Dog Whisperer with Cesar Millan. Have you ever noticed Cesar Millan can't pronounce the channel he's on? Hi, I'm Cesar Millan on the National Geographic channel. He's the dog whisperer, you know? He rehabilitates dogs and he trains people. I love this show, but I don't have a dog. So I tried all the tricks out on my girlfriend. So you say, honey, do you know what? Honey, do you know what? I am the dominant one. I am the back leader. You want to go for a walk? I'm single now. Yes, sir. So I had to get a dog. So I got a dog. Got a little dog. I thought getting a dog, it'd be a chick magnet, you know? The only thing this dog is a magnet for is any woman over 80 years old. Oh, look how cute he is. Look. Is it a dog? Yeah, it's a dog. Oh my God. It's so cute. Me and Esther have been dating for about 3 weeks now.
A chick magnet that attracts 80-year-olds? I'm all for cougars, but that's a straight-up snow leopard. And at that age, she'll have the spots to prove it. It's time for a dinner date with Joe Cook, and we're going Dutch. You bring the laughs, and he'll bring the jokes when Man Up Stand Up returns. Time for more Man Up Stand Up. Joe Cook likes to drink before work. Good thing he's a comic and not a surgeon. You think a drunk throwing up in your car is bad? How about on your spleen? Here's a double shot of Joe Cook.
I ran into a girl, so I pick her up and we start driving, and she starts talking about herself in third person. She's like, Charlotte doesn't really like sushi. I didn't know who the heck Charlotte was, because I forgot her name because it's like fifth date that week. So I'm not sure if we're picking up somebody else or not. Okay, where does Charlotte want to eat? I'm asking her about somebody I think she's talking about, and she's talking about herself. So we get there, and that all goes, okay. And so we're heading back. And, you know, the problem with this is, hold on, this is still not quite adult. It's like semi-adult. I don't know what they're doing here. Oh, better. Okay. So, where was I? This is the problem with when you have about 5 drinks back there, you're waiting, you're going, I'll be fine. So, and then you're not, right? Hope the cops aren't sitting outside. So anyway, I'm hanging out with this girl, and we get to the sushi restaurant, and she breaks out in a British accent. I don't even know who this girl is now, and she's like, yeah, I like the shepherd's pie. This is sushi, baby. They don't serve shepherd's pie here. And I didn't know what she was doing. I forgot her profile said she was an actress, right? So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I didn't know if the director from Howard's End was here or something, and I should be smiling. And so I'm just hanging out. It's cool. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, that's a bad impersonation of a British accent. Actually, that's a spot-on impersonation of her bad British accent. So I thought, well, there's no way I can date this girl, So later that night, we're back at her place screwing, and what? I just said I couldn't date her. So anyway, I realized why she wasn't booking anything, stage left, stage right, can't take direction, la la la. Anyway, so I've been going to the gym working out, trying to get in better shape, right? Because my friends always make fun of how skinny I am. They're like, oh, if you turn sideways and stick out your tongue, you look like a zipper. All right, hang on. Right? Not really, right? So anyway, I've been going to the gym working out, and I'm lazy. I'm so lazy. And so the guys, and they sell you kind of on it pretty hard, right? They make you feel guilty for being lazy. And my New Year's resolution was to start working out, and I just now got around to going to the gym, and the guy says, well, it's only $29.99 a month. That's less than $1 a day. I'm like, well, not in February. Right? And so anyway, I'm working out at the gym, and there's an old guy in there who I never see actually in the gym working out, but he's just in the locker room naked. He walks around the locker room naked, best I can tell, 5 or 6 hours a day, and he'll want to come up and talk to you about the Lakers while he's naked. So I'm sitting down tying my shoes, and he'll walk up and put his leg on the thing, and he'll be like, so, how do you think those Lakers are going to do? I don't even care, man. I can't focus on anything when you're butt naked right in front of me like that. Anyway, so working out's not going so well because the big guys are ripped, they're working out, they move over to the machine. So I just change the pins down. I move them down like 150 pounds. And they look at me, they're like, ooh, and I'm like, yeah. And so they think I'm lifting more than I am. That's kind of fun. And I thought about it while I was there, which is probably a reason why I haven't gone back since, is I'm looking at people running on the treadmill, and I'm thinking, man, if I was a serial killer, this is where I'd go. Because you can see all the people that can't run. No, not Tony. Oh, man, that guy's slow. I can catch him for sure. Circle that one. That's where I'd just be hanging out there all day going, yeah, that one. I got all those. That's easy. You can just put a whole Christmas list together for yourself. Let's see. Oh, yeah, working with women. Oh, God. When you're young and you make wishes, you should be very specific because I wasn't. And I said, man, I'd like to work with a lot of women. That was a mistake, first of all, because I should have said a lot of hot young women, and I didn't. That was nowhere in my sentence when I was young. I was just thinking it, but I didn't say it. And I think that was a mistake because I work with about 1,000 women, and none of them are doing that great, and they confuse me a lot. We'll get in a meeting, and 4 of them will talk at the same time and understand each other. I don't even know how they do it. I'm trying to keep up with one train of thought, and they're all going, and then they're answering each other. It's really kind of creepy, actually. And so it has an effect on your personal life, too, right? Because I'm hanging out with guys, and by the way, it's a little bit deals with fashion, right? So, they're always talking about, who's dressed nice and who's not dressed nice, and did you see she's wearing last year's jeans? And, oh, my God. So I'm hanging out with the guys, and the guy's like, dude, check out that girl over there. She's hot. I'm like, yeah, but those shoes don't go with that skirt.
The only guy in an office full of women? They'd call sexual harassment on me so much, I get sued at work just for showing up. Bruno Luchia presents a Man Up musical medley when we come back for more Man Up Stand Up. Time for more Man Up Stand Up. Bruno Luchia is a ladies' man because he plays real guitar. You can't get chicks playing Guitar Hero. Girls don't want to see us groping plastic toys. They do that themselves, and their toys vibrate. Let's rock out with Bruno Luchia.
You know, I actually started playing in a Aussie-Italian African-American blues band many years ago, and God, I wish I had a guitar. Oh! Tell you what. Yeah, I just picked it up. I didn't buy it, just picked it up, and wrote a new song today. Want to hear a new song? I'm a bit embarrassed. It's the first song I ever wrote, I should say. I started playing guitar when I was 7, and you want to hear it? Yeah, okay. It's a bit embarrassing, but here we go. Hope you like it. Goes something like this. Here we go. Oh, piss off. You write something better then. Go on. I was 7. Thank you. Thank you. It's actually a new thing I'm working on. It's called Perpetual Wank, and it's my little ode to jazz, because I love jazz guitarists. You know, they always play with their eyes closed. You know, the only time they open them is when they've made a mistake. You know, you check them out. You know, yeah, I'm thinking, well, lucky they don't do everything like that. You know what I mean? Watch where you're going, mate. I'm a jazz guitarist. My hands are my life. Break my nail too, you bitch. Then funk guitar's a complete opposite. You know, so that funk, you got to have your eyes wide open, you know, like an owl on Red Bull. You know. The only time you close them is when you play that hot lick right at the end. Have you noticed that? It's just like, you know. You know, blues guitarists always play with their eyes closed too. Yeah. Oh, that's loud too, isn't it, mate? I played in a rock band many years ago. When you play rock guitar, you got to get the head banging thing happening, don't you? You got to do that. You've got to do that. And I thought, there's someone. Well, I couldn't do this, could they? Come on, life. Let's really kick some ass. Oh, that's so loud. Stop it. You're scaring me. Guess that's why they don't do it, I guess. You okay? All right. We got any country fans here tonight? Woo! Okay, leave the room. I went to Nashville. I love country guitar players. I've always got that smile on their face. You know, that smile that says, "Woo, yeah! I just slept with my sister." Woo, yeah! And that goes the other way with country, doesn't it? That sort of constipated chin on speed look, you know. And of course, you got to put the riff in when you play country, don't you? Yeah, it keeps coming back every 5 minutes. And I thought it was just an Aussie thing, but it's not. It's universal. You know that nod, that "G'day, mate, everything's all right" nod? You know the one I'm talking about there? And that's where it gets technical, because you got to put all those little bits together. It's not easy. You got to put the smile, the neck, the riff, and then the nod. Come on, just the women now. Do it! Sorry, I had a can of Red Bull 3 weeks ago. I think it just kicked in. That's why I reckon you could never get away with satanic messages in country music, could you? You know, you couldn't, you know. Otherwise, you'd sort of see this thing, wouldn't you? Thank you very much. That's my time. Grazie.
If there's no such thing as satanic country music, explain Billy Ray Cyrus. Don't believe me? Play Achy Breaky Heart backwards. Man Up, Stand Up will be right back after this. Thanks for watching Man Up, Stand Up. Now we're not just funny, we're educational. Let's see what you've learned in the Man Up recap. Willie, Tyler, and Lester warn us to be careful when fighting like the Karate Kid. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Just get me a girl with a big old booty and I'll wax on and wax off. Las Veto wants Latinos in Star Trek, but no illegal aliens. That territory still belongs to the Klingons. By the way, a Latino told me this. They can't death grip a Vulcan, but they can make a senorita scream like the Star Trek opening theme. Joe Cook tells old men at the gym, don't walk around the locker room naked. Those old boys are hanging so low, I'm afraid I'll step on them on the way to the shower. Revolting. And Bruno Luchia demonstrates his love for music. I love the sound of a beautiful woman. Playing my organ? No one appreciates the arts anymore. Well, that's all the manning up you need from me today. This has been Comedy Time presents Man Up, Stand Up. I'm Adam Hunter and I'm out. Peace.